Hi everyone, it's Jen here and welcome to Jen's World About Art and welcome to Drawsome. So for today's Drawsome prompt, the prompt is trees. So I've done a bit of an Australian landscape using gum trees and I've drawn a little kangaroo in the background as you see. So I've drawn it in with my mechanical pencil and I'm going around the outlines with micron pen, and then I'll use my alcohol markers and my Pitt pens. So I've drawn in the outline and I'm quite happy with it. So now I'm going in with some skin tones onto the trees because Australian gum trees are quite vibrant. They're quite beautiful. So they drop nearly all their bark. So you'll see the darkest areas. I'll add darker tones for the bark, and then the actual what's left of the tree is white and creamy and skin tones. So you can see I've added those in. And for the background, I'm going with a misty look. So I'm going to have the colours greys and purples and soft blues, so that recedes into the background. So you can see I've just added the grey for the base, and now I'm going on to the grass. And in Australia the grasses are greeny browns, they're not bright green like in other countries. So I've added some yellows and then I'll go over the top with some browns, and I'll also add some greens, but I try to keep it a duller, softer sort of colour because they're not vibrant greens in Australia. So you can see now I'm going into the trees and I'm adding the soft sort of blue tones and purple tones just to make those background trees recede into the distance. So yeah, purples and blues make things recede, your brighter colours and warmer colours bring things forward. So now I'm adding some more brown tones onto the front grass, and I'm adding some more greys, sort of bringing it all together. So I'm putting the colours that I use in the front and back everywhere, and because it unifies the whole piece. Now I'm adding some terracotta, so for the warmest colours right at the front. And then I start to add more detail to the trees. And then I add some of the darker, stronger colours to the bark areas that's left on the trees. So I'm actually using caput mortuum and a bit of brown here. I also start to build up the colours on the little kangaroo in the foreground next to the tree. And now I'm adding the leaves, and again, they're browny green leaves. They're not bright green leaves like other trees. So I add a mixture of browns, yellows and greens, and then I go over it with a grey just to sort of soften it all and mute it all down and sort of make it all not be so bright. So if you guys would like to join in with Aurora at Aurora's Art World and I'll have Aurora's channel linked below, and I'd love it if you check out her video and what she's created for the trees prompt. You can also, if you'd like to join in, hashtag Drawsome Squad to Instagram, and Aurora and I would love to check out your work. We love to check everyone's art out, and yeah, we enjoy sharing our art journey with everyone, so we'd love you to join in. So now I'm adding some more details and greys around the picture, sort of just bringing it all together. And I add the darkest darks to the trees. And I decide I need some leaves at the front, so I add a few more green leaves at the front, and I'll add some greys over the top. And I use the same pale blue in the background, the pale indigo in the background, just to add like sort of insinuate and suggest that there's leaves on the trees in the background, and that sort of completes those. And then I add some olive. I found an olive that I had, so I added some olive greens to the trees as well, because our gum trees do have quite olivey coloured leaves. And then I add the darkest shadow areas with a very dark grey to the back sides of the trees that aren't in sun on those foreground trees. And I also add a little bit of that through the grass in the front areas. And I add some finishing touches to the little kangaroo with some highlights with my Posca pen and my white ink pen. And we are just about done. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd love it if you click like and subscribe. And I also have a Twitch channel where I live stream up to 5 days a week, and I love to chat while I work. So you're more than welcome to pop over there and hang out while I create these pieces. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next video. Okie doke. Bye.